right, folks, we have a massive scene here in North Kingstown. We are live right now. You can see this is blocked off. Road Patrol Live. We're right at this is the Park and Ride, Boston Neck Road. Very active investigation. I want to show you, this is not capturing. Wait do you see how many vehicles are here. Now, we're going to try to get some details. Here you can see detectives. Now, I've heard that we have an officer involved, pew pew. We can see it's a massive response. And I believe this also, look at all of the law enforcement is here.
Hey, John.
Hey.
Do you mind just hanging out by the car for now?
Oh, okay. Or I'll walk down that way, okay?
Just right up on the grass up
Okay.
there. Thank you.
All right, folks, they're pushing me back. But I'm going to walk to the other side. I want you to just see this scene. Now, we're going to work to get details, but I'm hearing officer involved, pew pew. So this is Boston Neck Road, and I want to show you.
What is this?
What do you mean? It's a fair.
Huh?
It's a fair. Now, folks, I want to show you the amount of police. Now, here's what we know. We were riding with Westerly Police. And with Westerly Police, we heard that there was a vehicle they were looking for. Look at the amount of North Kingstown State Police, the amount of vehicles that are here. Now, it's very possible this was definitely, we believe, an officer involved pew pew. Right up there, I believe, is Plum Beach Bistro. But you can see this goes all the way down here. Again, this is North Kingstown. Huge amount of state police, North Kingstown police. This entire park and ride. So this is, we were right over there earlier. And again, share that you were watching. So I went booking from being with the Westerly Police. That's Steve Danbrook. So now that's Steve Danbrook of the Attorney General's office. So that's definitely, I believe, we've had an officer involved, pew pew. And again, I want to stress, you can see, we're going to go back over there, telling me to get back. But look at all of these vehicles. So I believe, I don't know. Go through here, yes. Now, I don't know, and I don't want to say whether or not, so there's the other press and media arriving right over here. Oh, wow, they have us way back. Yep.
Hola,
Hola.
¿qué pasa?
What are you hearing?
God, I'm hearing crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
trying
wow,
to
they're
say
moving
shit,
the
I'm
tape
sorry.
back here. That's all right.
Excuse my language.
Hold on.
I'm hearing there was some kind of sex trafficking.
Oh, no.
thing going on.
That's not what this is.
Cop shot.
I did hear that.
Got hit by a car.
Okay, we're going to move around a little bit. Now, folks, again, on TikTok, they're really sensitive. So we want to use the word pew pew, but definitely officer involved. And we're going to work to try to get more details. So you can look at this. They're even moving us with tape back here.
Maybe like one or two. yeah, I haven't been down there, but that's what
Now, folks, there's another scene that we're not at where the vehicle that was involved with this, we heard it come over that there was some officer involved. Pew pew. I'm gonna walk. We want to walk down a little bit, but then we heard the vehicle as I was riding with Westerly Police. We heard the vehicle. It went north on Route 4. And then we believe the vehicle, the back was knocked out by a pew-pew. And then, now keep in mind, we're trying to get details, but this is a very, very active, huge scene. Now, I also want you to see, so they're all huddled over there. We're going to try to make our way down just a little bit down this way. But look at how, so I was right up there, and now they've bumped us way back with tape. And they're still, I think they're still doing the tape. Yeah. So here's more. Oh, hold on. Now let's see what we see right here. Okay. You guys see what I see? You're going to see in a moment. Hold on. Okay, so what we're looking at is evidence markers right down back there by the trailer. And you can see investigators right over there. See right by that trailer. Let's see them with the flashlights. This is a really good shot. Again, this is the Park and Ride on Boston Neck Road. Thank you, Fried Egg. We're live right now on both Facebook and TikTok. Share that you are watching. So again, look at the scene over here. So it's very possible, definitely, from what I understand, the vehicle that crashed, let's just see how far it goes down. See, they're all focused around here. Look at these buses that are down here. Nope, we had the better shot. Okay. We had the better angle. Yep. Right there. Yeah, now those, you can see those yellow evidence markers. And we also see, so we have Steve Dambrook here. So here's what we believe. And I'm going to work to get more information. But so something happened here. Now, we don't have all the information. Okay, state police trooper was injured in the incident. Thank you, David Sammartino. All right, folks, we are working. So a state police trooper was injured in the incident. Now, I believe, we don't know exactly what happened, but from what I understand, the vehicle that they were going after, and here's more sirens arriving. I think he used his weapon and took out here's another one coming. Here's more coming. Again, this is North Kingstown. That's all state police. So there's a huge state police presence. So, but what we're seeing right there, it came over that they were looking for a vehicle, and I believe the vehicle crashed North Kingstown Beach. So, and the reason why I'm going to put it right like this is you can see the evidence markers. See, right by that trailer are the evidence markers. Now, again, we are live right now on both Facebook and TikTok. Share that you are watching. Thank you for, look at the donuts fly. Thank you. Look at those donuts fly. On TikTok and on Facebook, you can send stars. I'm going to do, okay, good. David's on it. Trooper was injured in the incident. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. We're working to get more information here. Yes, there is. I don't know about that. Okay. I don't know about that. All right, now I want to show you. Boy, they're right up here on us. Meaning the police. Now there's a huge group. Look at all the investigators right down. Hold on, right down there. Okay. And here you see more investigators arriving. And let's see if they're going to go down to the end. Now, folks, I also want to be clear. When we first got here, someone greeted me, and then he said something that I have no information on that in any way.
So then I can post it with the sound later.
All right, let me see what I can find out. Let's see. A North Kingstown rescue followed by 4 state troopers arrived at Rhode Island Hospital. Trooper injured. Okay, this is good news. The trooper was injured, but not, it was not a pew-pew, but injured. Okay. Injuries are not serious. You know, I heard that over the radio with them. They said, is he going to the hospital? And I think the answer was yes. But it's very possible. I think the officer used his weapon to take out the window. I'm going to walk around a little bit. Everybody, hold on just one moment. Thank you, Bob. Trooper, non-life-threatening injuries, Chris. But we've had an officer-involved pew-pew incident. We're going to move in just a moment. Let me do an Instagram. Road Patrol Live. This is a come and join. We're live on both Facebook and we're live on TikTok. We've had an officer involved incident right here at the Park and Ride in North Kingstown. You can see the evidence markers. You can join us on Facebook or TikTok. But there's a huge presence here. Boston Neck Road at the Park and Ride. This happened just in the last hour, and I believe the officer used his weapon, and then connected to this, there was a vehicle and there was a car crash. But this is where the incident began. So again, the Park and Ride, North Kingstown, Boston Neck Road. If we go right, it goes to Narragansett. You can see that the investigators are coming right along there. So you can join us on our Facebook page or on TikTok. But again, this is North Kingstown. And they're looking at that vehicle right there. Look at them looking at that vehicle right there. Again, not sure the interest in that particular vehicle. All right, we're going to walk around a little bit. That's right. Thank you, Chris. But definitely some incident took place here at this Park and Ride in North Kingstown. Now, boy, they're very active right there. Look at the evidence markers. Now, what I believe is that the trooper, sounds like the state trooper, discharged his weapon and it took out the back window of the vehicle of the people that they were pursuing. That's what it sounds like. I'm gonna walk a little bit. Again, just after 9 o'clock in the east. That seems to be where it happened. Now, the vehicle that they were pursuing left here, ended up at the beach in North Kingstown, of which we may end up at. Actually, now my vehicle, as I realize it, is stuck right in there. That's all right. They'll let me get it out of there. I think that's why they're here, to let people go in and out. Because this is a park and ride, so people are arriving back here to get their vehicles. I just don't know how much we're going to be able to see down where the vehicle crashed at the beach in North Kingstown. I think it crashed right on Beach Street at the North Kingstown town beach. So again, this is the entrance to the park and ride.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Here he is.
Hey, what's going on here?
What do you mean?
Why all these cops around?
Oh yeah.
Jim, you've been on the news in the Final Four 6 times. How about here in Rhode Island?
Okay.
He was an eyewitness. I don't know what happened, but he's an eyewitness.
What's going on?
No, seriously, what happened?
You could ask the police.
I don't know.
All right, now I think we're gonna take a ride down to the beach area where the vehicle that they were pursuing crashed. Now, everybody on TikTok, you can wait for us to come back, or you can join on Facebook. TikTok will not allow, they don't allow car movement. So we just can't travel with it. But we have a good sense of this. Can I sneak in front of you? Because I think we have a good sense of what's happening here. All right, so these are some people that are leaving the lot. Again, this is a very developing situation. We're going to go to the other location. We're going to go to the other location where the vehicle crashed. I think, but I think on TikTok, if I cover it, I think it should be okay. You just can't show it, but I've tried that in the past, and then they cut you off. I'm going to sign off, everybody, on TikTok, but we're going to come back. We're going to come back. Or you can join on Facebook.